Hello, hello, hello. How's
Hey
everybody?
guys.
Y'all hear us loud and clear? Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful day. Yeah, get everything going here.
They updated this stuff and I don't know where to. I
How's
couldn't find
everyone
us.
doing today?
Let's go
What's going on,
ahead.
Mike? How are you? If you're still in here, um, be a minute and see how everybody.
Oh, that's just a fly on a thing. It sounded like something spewing. We've had a minute.
Hey, Tina, Martha, how are y'all? Thank
Hey,
y'all so
Kevin.
much. Kevin, our way out.
DCL Whale.
Howdy, thank y'all so.
Martha.
There's Dean, random things to do.
There's Charles.
Charles has been a member with us for 8 months. That is awesome.
Tucson says hello.
We which man, this has probably been one of the craziest last couple of weeks we've had in a very long time. But
Frustrating week.
very frustrating. But there's so much more things that could be even worse. As y'all know, before we get started, if y'all haven't already heard already, Cameraman Ron passed away earlier this week, and I'm just speechless. Daniel posted a video. Daniel is very good friends with Cameraman Ron and his wife, and we definitely want to pay our respects. We got to actually meet Cameraman Ron and his wife when we went to the Creators event in Tulsa, and great guy, funny, always got a smile on his face. But he is now watching Daniel's video last night. He said he spoke with his wife and that he had gave his life to Christ, and he is now up in heaven dancing. So anyway, it's a very sad deal. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here, Sharon. Thank you, Chris.
Peter.
Yes, prayers to Sarah and the boys. Yes, for sure. And Daniel and them had come up with a shirt, and I'll share some of that here in just a little bit. I know most of y'all have already probably seen it, but anything to help that family would be awesome. What's going on, Neil? We've had a very, very crazy week here. I'll probably kind of go into a little bit of it tonight, but the video will be out tomorrow.
I was wondering if you talk about
but
it.
we'll just kind of go from there. Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful week. I know this week is over and we are getting ready to start basketball games.
Any info on the intruder?
Not much. So I've talked to the neighbor, and we do know, there was a gentleman that's walked up and down the road, but that's nothing that we can say he did it. Still nothing, but we do have cameras up. I've talked to my partners and stuff, and we're just going to be on high alert. That's all we can do. Luckily we didn't lose any animals, but
I know I'm wondering if maybe since we didn't lose anything, they didn't steal anything, if it was maybe they got spooked, because I know even if I walk outside at nighttime, the dogs go crazy. So
yeah, I don't think I don't know. Obviously, if they wanted to steal something, they could. I had long irons left out, and just one of those deals. You get comfortable, and yeah.
Got me a choir concert to go to tomorrow. Bought my ticket in July. Gonna be great.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, that I do. We have that one main camera on our driveway, and we watch it from our phone. But the only thing is, if you don't have the SIM card, it don't store the stuff. But we are fixed up now. Um, there's certain parts of the property now. If you cross a certain area, we're going to get a notification that somebody's in that area. The only thing that's bad about that is we still have a few animals running loose. So every now and then it'll ding with the animals.
Wanda says, first time posting, but have been watching y'all for months. Love y'all's family.
Well, thank you so much for watching, Wanda. We greatly appreciate it. Yesterday's video was just one of those videos, just trying to figure out what's going on, and so many of y'all wanted to update, and there's so many people that is still worried for us, and I promise you ain't got nothing to be worried about. We're on high alert now, and we're prepared. If y'all didn't see my, I was looking for the last goat, number 10. Stephanie did find number 10 today, so she actually made a video of that. So if you want to go check that out, it's on her channel, Life on the Eddy Family Farm. Hello, Melissa.
If your patrol car was there, I'm really surprised it all happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of makes me really believe it's a kid.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing wonderful. Eric, hello from
tomorrow basketball starts. It's
from Pensacola.
Both Kayson and Addison's first basketball game. They've had a couple scrimmages now, but so we're gonna have to separate. And I think Dad will probably take Addison, and then I'll probably take Kayson. And every other Saturday, though, because all their games are on Saturdays. And then, obviously, wrestling's on Saturdays. So we're going to have some help with Papa and Nana and aunts and uncles. And we're going to have a lot of help.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait till the main house is built either. I wished it was here already. Especially after you see tomorrow's video. Cameraman Ron may be dancing, but I think he is also fishing. Yes, I agree. Yes.
Neil's been member for 11 months, just 2 weeks ago to go, and I'll be celebrating my 1 year membership.
That's awesome, Neil. We greatly appreciate that. Cindy's been 8 months.
Hello, Dawn. I can't go out of town if she's acting funny. Oh, she was talking to Peggy. Excuse me. We are playing tag team. I kept y'all up late last night. Now it's Brandon's turn.
Yeah. We've been extremely, extremely busy. Just needless to say, we've had to do some remodeling in the tiny home.
That's been the most frustrating.
It's been sickening. Hey, Mike, how are you? Good evening, my friends. I hope everything is going good. It is going good now. Like I say, this week has definitely been crazy. I'll just tell y'all, we once we come home from the our event that we went up to the Walkers and Kevin and Duchess and visited all them, Bo and them. We come home to find the chickens and all that out, and then like the very next day, we learned that this whole place was flooded.
Almost the whole place.
Almost. Well, I mean, we had to basically rip up everything in the kitchen area all the way back to the bathroom. We had to take everything out.
Replace all of it.
It's been terrible. But here's the deal. We got the floor back in. We've got sinks back in. We just put the washer and dryer back in. Got the commode and stuff. So we're just hoping everything goes good from here. It's been crazy.
Yes, it's been super
Hey,
crazy.
John, how are you? Kay
Kay
Barnes, how are you doing? I heard that you got to visit with my wife the other day.
I didn't know you were gonna say anything. Caught me off guard. It was really nice speaking with
Kathy,
her.
how are y'all? Love the family. How's the blind goat Nanny? She's doing good. Obviously, we're going to have to set something up special for her. She's going to need special treatment. So it's
Yeah.
that's another deal that we'll deal with later. But even with all the problems we had this week, I hate even talking about them because of the cameraman Ron's family. That was just heartbreaking. It's crazy.
Was it something you did or someone else?
Yes, some of it is my fault, but we're just I don't know. I guess basically what happened is somehow the pop-off valve, it was left open, and I guess it flooded. That's where it all come from, but it's my mistake too, and it'll kind of go into that video and explain everything.
Ruth, that video comes out tomorrow.
Yes.
So no, you haven't missed one.
Yeah, it all comes out tomorrow. But we just literally got the washer and dryer in here.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, let me see.
Hey y'all from Montana. I love both y'all's channels. Thank you. Do you know when they are going to start on the main house? Any clues? No, we keep getting the same text every single month around the first of the month, and it's all says the same thing. It just they reword it a little bit, but they say the same exact thing.
So I'm going to show you all this picture, but y'all have to watch the video to find out the rest. But yeah, that's the bathroom, and then there's the front part. Everything took completely out, the flooring, and
There was mine.
It's crazy. Hello, I do enjoy watching your videos. Thanks. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. Kay Barnes says, loved it. Hope to meet the rest of the family, just not Brandon with the red and blue lights. Yeah. It's been, you just never know. You live pretty close, so if you had come through here.
She said a joke about that the other night. She was talking about if she told her husband or something like that, if he goes through town, he better not get pulled over by Brandon.
Yeah.
Like my sister always says, when you own a home or car, it's always something.
It is. Yeah, Eric, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Take all the wood you just bought and build your own house.
Yeah, and that's the whole deal. Is like this flooring. It's once you put it together and it comes apart, it has to be replaced. I mean, it is cheap flooring, but it ain't cheap. It's just one of those deals.
It's not. I was gonna say it's not that we didn't buy the cheapest. Neil says I hope Mr. Bad Luck has run out of ideas and Mr. Good Luck takes over.
I sure hope so. Do you think some done that while you were gone? I don't know. I want to say no, but after talking to some of the guys, it don't make sense how that pop-off valve would stick open. I don't know. Kevin said they make a waterproof floor that's like that. That's fairly cheap. Well, I might have to hit you up because if it ever happens again, we're going to, I don't know, we may just have raw floor. I got to get my goats. Laugh out loud. I pray to have them a place soon, and I know I want to get puppy from you all if I do get one. Well, hopefully. Well, we don't have no puppies right now. Hopefully it ain't going to be, well, I know it ain't going to be for at least next year. It does happen, Brennan. Yes.
Can you get different builders for your new house?
No, we don't have control over that.
Yeah.
They can stick open even brand new ones. I used to install them and have seen it happen before. Okay, John. So we're in the video. I'm asking for information and help, just because I didn't know at first, and somebody was saying something about if the water pressure is too hot, if the water pressure is too high. So, but we've got it fixed now. It won't ever overflow again.
Dean said Brandon next year is just 30 days away.
It is. It sure is.
Where is the drink cup from Stephanie? Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped from Kayson had a scrimmage tonight, and I stopped and got me and Brandon and
Tonight's my last meal for a couple days.
me, Brandon, and Kayson something to eat. The other three, we stopped and we left early and went to a high school basketball game, which is right there where Kayson's scrimmaging, like next door to each other. And they got to eat some taco dills that they had there.
Prayers for Ron's family. Rest in peace. Ron, glad you're getting to the tiny house back together. Glad you found the goat. But yeah. Yes, I am too. Okay, here we go.
You can put a pipe through the floor and let it go under the tiny house on the ground. If it would pop off, stand with Arizona and against illegal immigration. But yeah, that
it's. I drilled a hole in the floor. I'm not going through it again. That was very expensive. Somebody safe makes a water detection in their security system is really affordable. Oh, really? I did not know that.
Kmart needs to know of different restaurants to eat up this area. She said besides Mexican, because that's all I'd braved. Or
that's pretty much all we have, other than Pizza Hut and Mazio's.
Now we have. She said they ate at Poor Girls.
Oh, Poor Girls,
but,
yeah.
Boomerang. They do have a Boomerang here.
Hi from Kentucky. Thank you so much for watching. Did you guys ever figure out who all that? No, we do not. I don't know if we'll ever figure it out, but I can promise you if they come back, we will, because we have got cameras everywhere. I said double in the video. We might have triple now.
Where was goat number? Oh,
and then we've got these little, they're actually used for a driveway, but you can put these sensors out there, and if something crosses them, it will alarm you. So we got them throughout the area. I mean, pretty much you can't get around the house without us knowing.
Where did we find goat number 10? He was up towards the rest of the animals. So, or she.
Where?
She was just right up here.
So she must have come back up last night then.
Yeah.
But it is very sad. She is blind. I'm hoping she gets her sight back, but I don't think she will.
Yeah, because her eyes are complete dark.
Dark. And I will probably end up, I don't know. I'm going to call her vet and see what she says. If we need to bring her in, or if it's, we knew that was a chance that was going to happen. But I'm just glad it's over. That was a long battle with the pink eye, and I would never, even though we have goats we're needing to get rid of, I'm still not going to take them to the sale for at least another couple weeks, because I just don't want to pass it on to somebody else. Hello from Arkansas.
Karen said I had another mini stroke. Pray for me. Been praying for y'all. Y'all are the only family I have. Karen, yes, we will keep you in our prayers, and hopefully you keep those strokes away.
Yeah, we will definitely keep you in our prayers. Good night.
Do we need to come out and have a floor laying party? Kevin, well, we might have, but we got it down now.
Yeah.
We'll see if this washer doesn't flood it out.
Well, I hooked up the washer a while ago and turned it on, and went and got my burger, then come back, and there's water on the floor, and I about freaked out. But it might be because I just brought it back in because we had to take everything out.
Yeah.
So
it rained yesterday.
But if you don't, reason why I hooked it up tonight was because I wanted to run water through the drain because the gases was starting to come out. So the water had already drained through. So we're learning a lot.
Did it damage your kitchen cabinets? Thank heavens it did not.
No.
So it was all like, you really had to kind of look to even see that there was water. It was all is that particle board that's underneath the actual flooring?
The flooring.
Yeah, that was what was wet. That the top of the vinyl or whatever, that wasn't wet unless you might have stepped on a spot where it kind of splashed up. So
that's kind of how I found out it was leaking. I had walked into the building and stepped on the floor, and I seen water come through, and I knew right then we had some serious issues.
Click on done since it's a long one. When I was about 10 years old, we woke up to at least 2 inches of water throughout the whole house. We had cork tile, and it all popped up as it dried out. It was the water heater. My mom was actually happy after because she got new carpet throughout. My dad was a plumber. It can happen to anyone.
Yeah, it just gets me that it was a new hot water heater. Hi from Teresa. Hi from Texas. Michelle from Australia.
Karen's new member.
Thank you so much for joining, Karen.
There's a water sensor to put by pipes. It alerts you on an app of the water leak. There's an app for everything, I feel like.
Yeah.
Does that mean we get a camera for the ghosts that we can see now?
It's a trail. They're trail cams, but they do record in a 15-second delay. But hopefully one day I can get a camera out there.
Janine, we do have no trespassing signs up already. We put those on before we moved out here. That was the first thing we did before we even did anything out here, was put those up. The pink eye closet, yes.
Yeah, for the goat that is number 10, she is actually one of the first goats that had it. So yeah, she was one of the first that had it.
Yeah.
And we fought it really
worse too.
Yeah, we fought it really hard, and we just kept giving them antibiotics.
Just want to jump in and tell you we love you from Houston. We pray for all our YouTube folks. You can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. Backyard Cardinals.
Yes. 100%. I do believe in that for sure.
Melissa, I need prayers for my stomach. It's been bothering all day. I think that's what she meant. We will do that.
I just don't understand why people can't do right and stay off other 100%. But I'm going to tell you, this week at work, we've dealt with a lot. we've dealt with a lot of that trespassing. This week's been pretty wild. I actually worked 3 nights and had a lot of fun. Did get in a pretty good scuffle on the side of the interstate the other night, but thank God we was able to overcome that.
when Satan's attacking you, you know you're doing something right. We live by that. We always that's what we always come back to. We're like, well, if he's not attacking, then
especially when everything's going really good and you're feeling good, everything's going good. You're like, and I love it when it's going good, but you're thinking, I'm always thinking, oh my gosh, this means something's going to come up. Something is going to happen because
Satan's going to try to knock us down.
Yeah, he's going to try to knock us down. But we just can't let him. He's not going to win.
It's hard to visualize Brandon in a scuffle.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all from Kentucky. Been watching y'all for about 2 months now. I just love you all and Badger.
I'm going to see if I can pull this up here. I did it the other day. I don't remember how I did it, but
we live right on Highway 2, on main highway in Montana. It's east-west highway and goes through Glacier Park. So yeah, Simply Safe is a must here.
Yeah, that is no joke.
Just keep wringing out your pants, legs, and moving forward. British Columbia, Canada.
British Columbia.
Love from Alabama. We love watching your videos. God bless you and your family. Lori says, this time of year, it usually higher in trespassing and thefts, unfortunately. Yeah, it always is around Christmas time. And then a lot of times you'll see people dumpster diving and stuff just because, like, say they get a new tablet for Christmas, then they usually, the old one gets thrown out, or maybe not a tablet, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm decorating my Christmas tree while watching. Love watching your family and all your beautiful animals. So sad about the blind goat.
Yeah, hopefully, I think this is it. Can you stay? Okay, just beat down. I'll try to figure this out.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. These goats aggravate Brandon at the feeder. Me too. That's why I don't feed a lot on my channel unless Brandon's out there, because he's got to hold the camera for me to feed, or I gotta let him do it, just because it's just not. Judy said maybe the sheriff needs to get his 6 pew-pews out and do them in the air for the coyotes.
Oh, yeah.
It was hard because there was a bunch of those words we're not supposed to use. Go blow my nose again.
She got to go blow her nose there.
Tell the world, why don't you?
I will. I went deer hunting this evening, which didn't have any luck. It just not going to get one this year, I don't guess. But luckily we got Fred. Fred is here, so hopefully I'll get this off here. All right, so
I feel like I'm blowing my eardrums out.
yeah, I'll put a video up here. I was going to show a little bit of it. I have to figure out how to get it. Do what?
We may try to get a deer tomorrow.
Does it actually show it there? So this is
29 semi negative on John Paul Victor 166 to come back to 2000 Chevrolet, white and color. He's suspended out of Elmore.
I just learned how to do this the other night.
On
So I
Joseph
thought I
Cross,
would
give me a valid class D.
show a little bit of it there. speed it up here.
Good evening.
Hang in there, Brandon. You'll get a deer. Just pray on it. You need the meat.
I asked her to come back to the vehicle for me, and at this time I knew something wasn't right. She was taking too much time.
5 previous convictions under 42 Colorado.
Right here, she dropped the package.
Most recent failure to yield right away.
82. I don't know if this is.
What in your mouth?
Oh yeah, and it's.
That's in your
All
mouth.
I was just gonna get McDonald's. I saw it and I was like, I want a burger, but McDonald's.
Hold on. I'm getting this figured out. I clicked on the wrong one. How did I do this thing?
Karen said, Eddy, I was first level of membership. I increased it to another level.
Eat it very often.
I don't need to get that off. All right. I picked the wrong one. I'll show you this one here, and then maybe I can. What was it down here?
Are you going to start adding content to the deputy channel, Brandon?
We may end up.
Okay, nothing.
You just go. Anything else going to be in the vehicle? Okay. The vehicle? Okay.
I dropped the mushrooms.
You dropped the mushroom.
Okay.
Yep.
At least she's honest.
Yeah. So this goes south really, really quick. And basically saving his life. I'll show this little part here and kind of explain it. And then, so right now, as he's going in that vehicle, he just reached in
Oh my
that
God!
and grabbed.
Murray County, County 3.
He reached in that seat and actually grabbed some narcotics, and he was starting to try to eat them, which we scuffled with him for a good while, but I was able to get the narcotics out of his mouth, and hopefully they said it wasn't fentanyl, but ended up being cocaine. But it was about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. We scuffled with him, but it seemed like 2 or 3 hours. That's how long it actually seems when you're in one of those deals. But anyway.
Hey, Andale. I miss when you would go live on the deputy channel. Will you ever go back to doing lives?
We may go back later on, but now that I have all our content and stuff, we may go back and watch some of the old stuff, and because I just don't work as much as I used to.
So her license was suspended. Did she go to jail?
Yeah, they both.
Arrested?
Yeah, they both went to jail for. I think it was possession of shrooms and possession of cocaine. Yeah.
Brandon, don't you guys wear those cool police hats or trooper hats? Wow, scary. And not in the dark. Did you get hurt? Show us again.
No, I didn't get hurt. It's just basically showing, even though he was handcuffed, how things can still go south really, really quick. Obviously, we didn't actually see the narcotics there, and when he went in, luckily he didn't get to swallow them. But there's a spot you can actually hit right here, and basically I just take my thumb and keep it right here, push in on it right there, and they can't swallow. Yes, they are, Kevin.
Man, watching traffic flying by y'all is spooky. I flagged and driven pallet cars through construction, and I understand how y'all move your mess. Feel when the traffic is lost. I was reading over here before you put that up, and I couldn't see it. There's Kevin, Hidden Heights Farm.
Kevin.
About past y'all's bedtime, ain't it? No, it's past my bedtime.
We still got a couple more hours.
Brian, did you say mushrooms? What does that do?
It's a I can't say. Yeah, it's
something like that.
Hallucinogenic. It basically plays with your head, I guess. I don't know. I've never ate them. I don't plan on it either.
When you say mushrooms, I'm thinking something that you put like in a burger or something.
Hey.
I don't eat them. I don't like.
Good evening from Ohio.
Brandon, do you wear a bulletproof vest?
Yes,
he does.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Mr. Kevin with Hidden Heights Farm. It was so nice of him to join us tonight on this late night. We got two Kevins in here. We got Kevin with Our Way Out and Mr. Hidden Heights Farm.
It's called a pressure point. There's many a pressure point throughout the body.
Yes. There's a couple, yeah.
Brandon, now it's going faster. Brandon, you don't need anything messing with your head. You've got me.
Yeah, that ain't no joke, Neil. Yeah, it was crazy, but so I know I tried this back in when we did our members live, and that might be something.
What, mushrooms?
No, the video bringing up some of the old content, and that might be. Now that I know how to operate it well on here, we may end up start doing that one night a week or something. We'll just see.
What?
What's wrong with Kevin?
Oh, I see you, Ed. Is that what it's supposed to say? I said, what's your weather like? I'm in Southwest Florida, and it was in the 80s today.
It is 35 degrees here.
It was in the 50s today. But that was still really, really cold to me. But the rest of the week, we're supposed to be in the 60s. So I'm excited about that. Do you still have any 3X left? Yeah.
Yeah, we still got some 3X. Now 4Xs we're almost out of.
Stephanie has jokes. See, I could have jokes and be all stuffed up.
Yeah.
So glad that the pink eye's under control. Yeah. He's speaking Cherokee. Kevin said. How about Kevin, I think?
Oh, I can't speak.
I speak English.
I think if an adult, they would have did worse things. I do agree. The good news is on my side, I got a new car for my birthday, which is December 3rd. Well, that is absolutely awesome.
I'm going to quote Reba. I speak 2 different languages, good English and bad English. We've been watching The Voice. It's over now, though. Not the whole thing, but all that's on Peacock. Sorry, Brandon Steph. I will continue to watch this tomorrow. I'm on EST. Those Bobs are tired. Bless you both. Things will look up for you both soon, I hope.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Like I say, we're back to about where we was with the cabin, which I told Steph there was a reason why I was delaying on the floors, because if we would have had all that up, we'd have to. But I guess tomorrow what we will do, once we get back, we'll take all the baseboard and start painting it so we can get it all up and going.
Yeah. Get those baseboards up, then I can put the kids' beds in here.
K Barnes says prayers for my Brandon's test coming up. Yes, tomorrow. Monday is the day. Yes, Do you guys have any bigger size T-shirts like 4X or 5X?
We
Yes,
have 4X.
we have 4X in the cartoon and Eddy. Oh, we only have 2 4Xs left. Yeah, we have 4X in.
That one and this one.
Yeah, there's a 4X there and a 4X there.
But it's up there.
Will you be keeping the blind goat or getting rid? We will most likely keep her. If Kevin's still in here, Kevin, have you ever had any blind goats? It's 10 o'clock here, he said. It's 11 here, so you must be on the West Coast.
My late husband was in the Navy SEALs, and he showed me several pressure points. He also showed my kids
Yeah,
bones.
it's
Okay.
good to know that.
You are warmer than here in Idaho. We got our first dusting of snow.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad we only get a few days of snow. I don't like the cold. I'd rather have it hot, but it's still hot. Sometimes you can't even get outside.
I can, Marissa, I can speak a little bit of Choctaw, trying to learn more.
Halito Chem Achakma.
I can't speak any.
Now I realize I can talk 3 languages. I teach you something new, honey. No,
Deborah, hello.
I could speak a little bit of Spanish, just like the basics though, because I had it in high school, but I also had, I think, just 1 semester of Spanish in college, and that was my favorite class because she was so fun. That teacher, she was so fun and just made everything like hands-on, and that's how I learned best. And it was really fun. It's such a pretty language.
Did y'all at least confirm the blind goat until finding her a new home?
She don't have a new home yet.
No,
she's staying here.
She's staying here.
I wasn't for sure. I said it on my video today that I figured we would get rid of her just because.
No,
But
we'll just keep her here, and
we need to put her in that pen though,
mm-hmm.
because I don't want her getting out the gate.
We haven't actually heard anything else on the house. We got an email today basically saying the same thing. They're putting it out for bids, and if they don't get any bids, they're going to self-contract it or something like that.
Chris says they have started putting additives in the cow feed so that the mushrooms are not hallucinogenic anymore.
Oh, really?
They started doing that a few years ago.
Well, they're getting them somewhere. I know some people are growing them, but they're getting them somewhere.
What's the test? He's having a colonoscopy Monday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow he goes to a liquid diet, and then Sunday he gets to take a bunch of medicine.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't get him sent to the ER this time. It shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't.
They said we're going to rebuke Satan and have faith that all is going to get better. Yes, 100%. Mike says, good night, y'all. I will be keeping y'all in my prayers. I appreciate that, Mike. You have a wonderful night. Sue said, when do y'all new hoodies come in? He actually emailed me the proof of the other one here. Let me get it pulled up here, I don't know why he emailed the proof, but
I'll say it should be the same exact thing, right?
It might be something they have to do, though. So
probably to see if those circles like big enough or. All right, time for the bathroom again.
So we got the basically this is the this is the youth, or this is the adult, and the youth size is over here. That's the youth size. So the color is going to be a little bit different. It's a darker one, but it's going to work out awesome.
The kids is darker or the adults?
The kids are a little bit darker. Yep. Please don't forget to hit the like button. There's Kevin. Oh, Deborah.
Not permanent, he said.
Hopefully, maybe she'll get her eyesight back. It's all just pink eye, and they've healed back. Okay. Well, all of ours is pretty much healed back, but hers. So, I don't know. We'll see.
70 keeps chasing her nose through the house. Yeah, I do.
Heather says it's midnight here. It's 11 o'clock here. Mountain time zone. At 4 p.m. Saturday here. Wow, you are in a different country then.
Cindy says if it's Brandon having the test on Monday, not you. Yeah, it's Brandon.
Yeah, I've been waiting for
I
this.
don't need it at all.
Uncle Rock said, I'm glad they have 4X for is normal size people. For us normal size people. Yeah, I'm 2 and 3X in a lot of stuff. Yes, I've been waiting on this colonoscopy for the last couple months, and hopefully we get some answers, and we're going to go from there. So, yeah, whatever it is, hopefully it can be fixed, because I know something's going on, because I still hurt on this side. Maybe I know they tested the gallbladder, but maybe I'll just get the gallbladder taken out. But I know when I work and I got that vest on, I do know that makes it feel better. So maybe it is a hernia. So,
but you're going to talk to them about that.
Yes. Shelley said, "Are y'all going to confine her?" Yes, we're going to confine her. And like I say, I'm almost pretty much done with the hunting here. We're just not going to get a deer this year. So we may be just opening that all up and let the goats go down in there and eat it. And
really down here, the bucks haven't really gone in rut really good. I mean, even I've seen other people, they're like, wow, they don't get very many bucks on their cameras either.
I think a lot of it is, I know the rut has already hit here, because the other night I counted 12 bucks on the side of the road. That was the one that was killed right down at the end of the road. But I think our problem was our dogs had run for 7 or 8 months, basically out back, and I think it's scared them away. But if you watch Steph's video, she's there's a big buck that come in last night.
1:30 this morning.
1:30 this morning. So I don't know. Maybe next year we'll try to go lease some land or something we can hunt on. I don't see how anyone says you don't care for your animals when you lost Ruby and the baby. It broke my heart Reba broke my heart to see you in so much pain. Yes, I know. And you know, that's the deal with creators. Even though we don't reply back to every comment, we do read them comments, because it's almost impossible to read through them. But I really think there's some people out in this world that likes to try to run people down and hurt people.
Makes them feel better about themselves because they're not in a good spot.
And it's the same deal right now. All of our goats in this front pen, there's a reason for it. But, you know, they say, you know, you got way too many animals. But here's the deal. You say that, but you don't know the future. You don't know what we have not told y'all yet. We've got things in the works, but people don't want to know the whole story. They want to take off with their version of it and go on. And as a creator, sometimes it does, you know, affect the way you think. And sometimes when I post a video, I'm like, I just can't read none of these comments for this video. I have to be in the right mind.
Kevin says, I'm pretty good at speaking goat.
Yeah, Kevin does, which most of y'all all know Kevin with Hidden Huts Farm. They have tons of goats, which that's where Pennywise and Teacup come from. And they're still here, in which Pennywise Teacup had a baby.
Yeah, but well, both of them had a baby.
But they was boys.
Pennywise was ended up passing away, I think, because we tried feeding her or feeding him, and he had too much wrong with him. He had some internal stuff going on.
Yeah.
But Pennywise is pregnant again.
Yeah.
Teacup doesn't look pregnant, but some of these goats never look pregnant, and then they pop out a kid. So you never know.
Yeah, so I do work at the sheriff's office again. I work part-time. I don't have a schedule. I just basically go to work when I have free time. Most of the time that's at night when the family's in bed and stuff. I get to go out and hang out with the guys and stuff. The tiny home is just about complete. We ordered the kids' beds, and they're right here. We just got to get some mattresses and
4 beds right here beside me.
4 beds are going to be here, and the computer room is going to be moved in another area.
I know. How are we going to do that? I guess the Wi-Fi will just have to stay over here somewhere, huh? Can we?
No, we'll have to take this and run it to where we're going, because this is going to be hooked straight up.
Okay, so what will probably be better is to do it from the outside and just move it to that kitchen window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Just so y'all know that I'm the brains. Where to go? Oh, we were doing that.
So yes, we're going to isolate her. Hopefully this week or this coming up week, we will be getting the rest of our kennels. We've got 5 more kennels coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 more kennels coming. And hopefully we can start putting all of our chicken pens together. We're buying some extra ones to make them bigger.
Hey, Martin says, bed in a box. I did tell Brandon about that. The bed in a box that I was telling you
Nancy
about.
just ordered. Thank you so much for your order.
Yes,
put a bell on
Deborah,
her.
we found the missing goat. It was just kind of roaming around the property. When's the big house coming? It's kind of like the commercial with the owl and the lollipop. The world may never know. That was a good one, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Kevin and
I'm
some other
delirious.
people said put a goat with a bell around her neck with your blind goat. That way, okay. We could probably do that to Cinnamon.
Yeah, but we need to get Cinnamon. Still is a little bit glossy, but she's almost completely healed.
Bruce said, "How far are you from Dutch to hunt?" Oh, we're about 3.5 hours away. That's a good ways. We have a lot of cars here in Michigan that are hitting deer. I hear it on the police scanner.
Yeah.
I know there's been several here as well. Yeah, Mara said exactly.
Just ignore the trolls.
Satan's little workers of talking. Yep, crap. You're 100% right. But sometimes they are so funny. Oh, man.
Shelly said we bought mattresses from Walmart for my granddaughter's bucket. They came rolled up in a box. Those are fun for the kids to help open. Dean says, I'm not getting no bed in a box. I'm not up to climbing in and out of the box every night and morning. Ha 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 ha.
I gotta. Here was one of the messages today, and I replied back to it, but they might not like my reply. The message says, "The hay that is round." Now, y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. The hay that is round isn't good to work. Isn't going to work for the horses and donkeys. They have to have square bells. Just to let you folks know. I've been meaning. I'm not being mean about this. It's that I know it because I'm familiar with the animals. So I message back. So can I chop up the round bell and just put it in a square bell? Because if that's the case, it's the same hay. The animals don't care what shapes it is. Anyways,
Steph, honey will help you with your allergies, but it has to be raw honey from around where you live. I had bad allergies. Was told about honey, eat it every day. Yes, we actually, that Christmas event that we went up at Stokes Family Ranch, they had a vendor there that was selling raw honey, and Brandon got some because he likes honey.
yeah.
I don't like honey at all. It's just the texture that gets me. But I forgot about it because that's one of those things that even if medicine doesn't taste good, you still take it. Well, honey is a medicine, so. So to answer the turtle question, I asked them, since it's so cold, where do they go? Stephanie, answering your turtle question, they bury themselves in mud at the bottom of the water until the weather warms back up consistently. Okay, that's kind of what I was wondering. But
Hey, Kaylee, how are you? Thank y'all so much for watching.
wasn't sure.
I had my gallbladder out in 1987.
I think my sister did too.
Dean said, don't block the hateful people.
No, never
they
mind.
still help the channel make comments.
She was
Yeah.
born in 89.
Sometimes it's the ones that continue. A lot of them's fake accounts too. And I'll be glad if it's so cold here. I don't understand why these flies and bees are still coming back, guys.
Honey, and lemon. I do love lemon. We have lemon, like I have lemon on a regular basis because anytime we go out to eat, which is quite often now that we're in the camper, or since we've been in the camper, I get my water with lemon. Brandon, good luck on the colonoscopy prep. I made it almost through and figured if nothing else was coming out, then I drank enough. I couldn't do the last 5. Well, that was him on the second
first time.
or first time. Yeah. But the doctor said that's true. As long as everything's good, then you can stop taking the medicine. Cheryl, what's CA? Is that California? Okay. $10.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. We greatly appreciate that. Hay is hay. Yeah. I don't think the animals care about the shape. I know. If the horses and cows don't like crown bells, I don't know where they've been going around here. I know. Just some of the comments is just so crazy. Ed said he likes honey on his pancakes.
Peanut butter and honey sandwich.
Round bells are not good. It doesn't give the animals a square meal.
Are you sure you're not talking about coastal hay that is supposed to be fed to equine animals, including donkeys? I don't know.
I don't know what they're talking about.
If you heat up lemonade and add honey, it will help. Oh, I didn't think about that. That might work because the honey will kind of dissolve in the lemonade.
Yeah.
I do have some honey cough medicine over there, but I don't really have a cough yet. I mean, kind of like a dry cough every so often, but it's all nasally. It's very important that the honey is local to you because it will be made from the pollen from the allergy triggering plants and helps your body build immunity.
Huh.
Here's a daddy joke for your little ones. If you crossed a cow with a cat, what sound would it make? Moo-ow.
Wow.
Make hot lemonade with fresh lemons and sweeten it with raw honey. I need to do that.
Yeah, my animals are going to eat the hay that I've already bought. I was just wanting to know, are you going to do like a lot of other people who has animals to have another pasture for their animals when they don't have grass in their little pasture to grow more grass? I mean, we got 17 half acres. Eventually we will have some of it fenced off, but once we start our wooden fence up here and putting our new stalls up,
Those will be permanent.
those will be permanent, and we will keep our main goats up front, and the other ones that go to a pasture.
Good night, Cindy. Good night, Rebecca.
Will your insurance help pay for a tag?
No.
I don't know what.
Said TG. Might not have been tag.
Oh,
I don't know what it could stand for though.
Ed knows what I'm talking about. No, but round bells give them a well-round meal. Yes. Okay, Gene. Jay says it's like people that wonder why they put a deer cross on the highway, thinking it's a crosswalk for deer to actually. Yes, I seen the joke on that the other day.
Are y'all going to get any other animals?
Not right now. I think we're good for right now.
How's Braylee's leg swelling gone down? Yes, it's gone down a lot. Which that actually happened a couple weeks ago, but it's gone down. She's normal. $75 for a gallon of raw honey recently.
Hey, you know who else has honey? Kevin.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll have to hit him up and get some raw honey.
I need some honey for my nose.
My grandma used to make a cup of tea with, yes, my grandma and grandpa used to do that as well, with honey and lemon and a little bit of whiskey.
Coastal hay is higher enriched form of hay that is fed to horses and donkeys. It has less of the rubbish in the hay, and it doesn't cause flounder.
Founder? Yeah. All right,
Drink the
Cindy.
medicine with the straw. Yeah, click on that. Drink the medicine with the straw. It goes
God bless
back
you as well.
behind the taste buds. I did it, and it actually works. Huh.
What is it?
You take any medicine that you take it through a straw because it actually gets past your taste buds.
A good round balanced meal is always good for them. Yes. And here's the deal: is like everybody feeds their animals different. We feed them 4-way, and people always say that y'all don't feed your animals enough. I'm going to tell you what; these guys are some little fatties.
We probably feed ours way too much, actually.
Yeah. And yes, I do feed the donkeys a little bit of the grain, but it's not high in protein. Will y'all be watching the OSU versus Texas? You bet we will, Ronnie. We sure will. But I can guarantee you one thing: Mr. Kevin with Hidden Heights is not going to be in Texas. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Kevin said the Big 12 cheated them.
Uh-huh. They were just looking so wonderful. He's probably already off here.
Oh, no, he ain't. He's gonna play
silent. Good football.
He's going to play silent.
That was a real good game. Who was that? OSU and
Baylor.
Baylor.
No, OSU and BYU. BYU, yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't a team that I cared for. No. That was a real good game.
Yes, there are both square and round bales of hay, but not all hay is equal. They are different types and different quality. Yes, they can be different. If I bale an alfalfa field, round bales and square bales, that is the same hay. If I'm thinking, if I'm reading
If
that
it's
right.
out of the same pasture,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same. Yes, where the deer or the pedestrians.
Yeah. Lisa, I will eventually get some MUs once we get everything settled in.
Little dinosaurs. Good night, Alexis.
Yeah. Stephanie, a humidifier for allergies is what works for me.
Makes me cold.
Oh, he's trying to give us a turkey again.
Oh no, Dean. No. I got people that got my back on here. How do you catch a wild rabbit? You sneak up to them. How do you catch a tame rabbit? The tame way. Down here on the golf course, honey, and ginger root is the way to go.
You're correct. That's what I was trying to get them to understand. They need to check into that and also come in square bills.
That's what she was telling
Okay.
Kelly. Yeah, I have the nasal spray, the saline I will use before I go to bed.
Neil said if the animals weren't happy with the food you give them, they wouldn't eat it. Yes, that's my thinking behind it.
Put hydrogen peroxide in my ears after blowing a lot. They feel better. I usually, after I blow my nose, I plug my nose and then blow.
Do you give your chickens
Pop
any
back
mealworms? Yes, they do get some mealworms, but they don't get as much in the wintertime as they do summertime.
Oh,
Did we give away the Blue Eddy? Yes, we did give the Blue Eddy
I
away.
believe it was Karen that
Yes.
won that one.
Those animals are not starving. Those animals are not starving, or you would see the rib cages.
Have we decided if we're keeping the donkeys or not?
As of right now, yes. I'll say yes right now. But I will say, I do kind of worry about it because if the other donkeys got out, that's what I worry about. So
I know, because they're super sweet, but it's not worth it, I don't think.
Susan says round hay bales can be beneficial for horses as they provide a way to feed horses, especially in the wintertime when the pasture horses.
That reminds me, that gate to that hay is open. I seen a donkey in it earlier.
The kids are getting up there playing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing any outside job feeding? And you're doing an outstanding job feeding and caring for your animals, Brandon and Stephanie. Thank you. It is kind of a chore, but
Especially winter and after it rains.
But what I want, we went to Tractor Supply and looked at them the other day, and I was going to buy it. Is I want a cutting torch. Well, we go there and like
they
one of
don't have the one.
the medium one, they had a small one was like $400, and they had medium one was like 1,000, but I think I want a bigger tank. I think. If OSU wins, please hang a flag at the Walkers since OU's not fans. Yeah, that was perfect timing. Be up there.
No, I've never tried an Eddy pot. I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Dean said eat some hot peppers.
No way, Jose.
The animals are doing wonderful. I actually think that Juliet might be bred.
I know, because she's getting really big really
She's
fast.
really, really big.
And her and Romeo eat about the same, so you would think they would both be the same. So I think you need to go to bed. With bigger donkey, bad. The bigger donkeys hurt the minis. They would if they tried to breed them. They wouldn't hurt them like being together. But if a bigger one breeds, say the bigger male breeds the smaller female, then it would potentially have a bigger baby and be the kind of the same situation we was in with Reba and her baby.
Yeah, that's one thing. The bigger donkeys do make good guard donkeys. Somebody says, I would love to have them, the donkeys, but don't have property fenced off yet. Well,
Lori says, want to tell you how thankful you involve your children with helping with the chores. It builds life skill and work ethic raised this way. It gave all of us great memories, never forgotten.
yeah, it's definitely, it's amazing to watch the kids interact with the animals. Kayson, oh my gosh, his chickens is his world. And, you know, he wants to film. If we actually cleaned up the phone today because we're trying to, when we upload videos, we had to switch them back and forth, and we had to clear up some storage. But some of the videos we found that Kayson had made was really good. He really enjoys the animals, and we may show some of that here in, there.
Should I show that?
Oh yeah. So this is what we're thinking about getting Kayson, as y'all
Not thinking.
or we're getting Kayson. As y'all know, Kayson loves his chickens, so that is going to be his bedspread. That is awesome.
We got all the kiddos a bedspread for all their beds.
Awesome, Crystal. Thank you so much for hopping in here.
We have plenty blankets, believe me, plenty. But they get new beds. They need new comforter sets.
I'll tell you, I ran across another little kid, an 8-year-old kid, and this boy right here is amazing. If I can find,
I know your turkeys are so beautiful and full, and their ears are bright and colorful. That's because you all take care of your animals and love them. Yeah, there was, when I typed in chicken bedspreads, or I think I typed in comforter sets, but like all the blankets were white. I mean, they were really pretty and had chickens on them, but they were white. And I'm like, no, we do not do white, especially with Kayson. So they finally had this one. It's just taken a lot longer to actually come in. I'm hoping it doesn't end up saying, oh, you can have it after Christmas.
trying to figure out how.
Do not let him watch this live, or he will tell everyone what they are getting. Yeah, no. They shouldn't. They don't really watch ours as much.
Watch this kid.
That's the tractor. It's your tractor? Yep, I own this. Is 1970, I think. I'll run her.
I'll run her.
She cold start? No, I ran her today. I'm trying to run. How'd you buy that? I bought it for $30. $30? Yes, $35. You found a deal. I found it offline. 10. I got new tires and the same new carburetor. See, I repainted that. Repainted the cover over here. And in order to adjust it, I hold my hook pins on it when I hold with it. Lights don't work, but it's old as heck. All the same. The hood's not in too bad a shape. As for the mower deck, belts, we got new belts on the thing. Not at all. I put more into this tractor than the daggone thing is worth. About pretty much.
That kid, I watched all of his videos, and oh my gosh, just the way he talks is so crazy.
I've seen that video. He's amazingly smart and thrifty.
Yes, he is. Yeah, the bedspread is pretty. Connie says, one moment I think you'll get rid of the big donkeys, then the next I think you not. Just have to wait until, yeah, some days, that's just the way it is on the farm. Just depends on their attitude.
Since the kiddos don't have their own rooms yet, you should get them something special for their own space.
Well, they will have their own rooms probably the end of this week, hopefully.
Well, I think they're talking about their own room. It's hard coming up with things for them because we don't want to buy them a whole bunch of toys right now just because there's nowhere to put them. Even when we come into here, this space right here is going to be only beds, and then I think I'll be able to put up a dresser over here, hopefully, because we're going to need all the dressers we can get. So I don't know. Do the donkeys get along with the goods better now?
Yeah. They're doing a lot better than what they did. He's one smart kiddo. Thanks for sharing. You're more than welcome. He is. I just love how he talks.
Yes, we gave away the blue Eddy.
Yeah, I went back to the sheriff's office. I'm just part-time. I'm not on a schedule. Just when I have time, I go out and work and all that kind of stuff.
Melanie, she said this way of living has probably made the kiddos. Oh no, not that one. The other Melanie. That was very keep the toys in the trailer. Use that for the play area. I think we are actually gonna be making that the merch room type thing, putting the merch inside the camper. So.
Brandon, did you put that algae bags in the pond? Yes, they are in the pond, and I actually ordered a couple more and put in there as well. It looks good, so I'm assuming it is working. We haven't heard anything else on the house. I like how Ransom and Gary took the blades
out of the lawnmower.
Yeah. How far are y'all from the arms. We're about probably about 12, 15 miles. William.
Did you by chance go to the post office today? Leighton's birthday present should have arrived today. I went today, but
Did you go today?
yeah.
Okay. I went yesterday.
Yeah, I know you left those gifts in the truck. I was thinking, oh man, these kids are gonna find their gifts.
No, we're not building flags right now.
But I didn't. Nothing came in unless it came in later. I mean, stuff came in, but it was 2 gifts that I bought.
No, we still have not found anything else out about the chickens and trailer, but we do have a lot more cameras up now. K Barn said, could use shelves and get brackets for the kiddos' clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Marie had an idea, over their washer and dryer, those cabinets, they're big and heavy duty, to put those same kind over our washer and dryer, and we can use that as storing clothes also.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need some storage type stuff for clothes. Donkeys make good goof grade. Have you thought about making quilts for your kids? Well, I don't have time for making quilts, but I love quilts. Now, I have thought about buying some. I want to get the kiddos some of those blankets that have like their name all over it. Like it'll say Leighton like all over the blanket. I've been looking at those. Melanie says, well, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Stephanie, hope you're feeling better soon. And Brandon, good luck on your test Monday. I'm sure everything will go great and they will get everything figured out.
Yes. Thank you so much, Melanie. Mary said, good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. Well, good evening to you as well. Are y'all done inside the tiny cabin? We're just about done the second time. Hopefully tomorrow I can get the rest of the cabinets in. Which we're still trying to figure out what we're going. We didn't think about the cabinets hanging up on the wall over there on that side because we got 2 big old windows there, so it's kind of messed that up. So we got a few things we got to work through and see how we're going to figure it out. You can rake to get that stuff out of your pond. Yeah, we could build some type of rake.
Broken said kids in college dorms lift their beds with cinder blocks and store clothes under their bed. We could do that with Leighton's, but we can't lift the triple bunk just because it's going to be so high up anyways.
Catfish eats allergy. I don't think we had any catfish in there. Kelly, so, yeah, we kind of talked a little bit what happened. Somehow it flooded, and we had to rip up the floor and get everything replaced. And that video will be out tomorrow. Jennifer says, Steph, you sound like you are not feeling well.
I feel fine. I just can't look down because my nose.
Yeah, the flooding video will come out tomorrow, and hopefully that's the rest. No, we don't have any more crazy stuff like that.
You can put their clothes and probably more on a shelf like your merchandise is on behind you. Yeah, but the problem with that is there's no room for the shelf like this because these are going to have to be out so we can get the beds and everything else in here. Right, drill a hole in the floor for Stephanie. She's dripping.
Yeah. I heard Cameraman Ron died of pancreas. Yes. Yes,
Yes.
you're 100% right. We kind of talked about that a little bit at the very beginning. It's so hard for us to talk about the troubles we're going through when Sarah and the boys, I couldn't imagine what they're going through. And I pray to God my kids don't have to go through that. But that's very, very, very sad.
And that purple moose.
Purple moose.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The purple one. Steph has to keep blowing her nose so she doesn't flood the tiny cat house.
I like Ed's idea. Brandon just put in some
homemade
shells. I might have to come up with some of that.
Yeah.
Yes, he also had gallstones as well. You can buy some razors for bed. The bunk bed should have.
I think the bunk bed actually is on the floor.
On the floor?
Because it's a triple bunk, so they made it all the way on the floor so that there was more room throughout the top. But Leighton's bed should have storage room underneath it. And then our bed, I think, has storage room under it too. Not a lot. I'm trying to remember it because it used to be Leighton's bed. So,
Brandon, once your home is built, do you plan on returning to work full time? No. Nope. I'll just take care of the farm and keep on doing what we're doing.
we had a flood in our house when we were building. Ice maker hose burst and flooded all night on the hardwood floors. Ouch. Yeah, we can possibly put some cabinets above the beds, but, well, not the triple bunk, but maybe over here on this side. We'll just have to kind of look because I don't want it to look more crowded than it already is. What is it, Stephanie? I use Equate Benadryl at night to help with my allergies. I deal with this almost every day. Usually the next day sinuses are a bit better.
Huh. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with all this crap. I have been watching your videos for a while, and you've come a long way. I'm proud of your whole family. Well,
Thanks,
thank
Mary.
you so much, Mary. Bunk beds made with 4x4 posts will hold up really well. I feel bad for Sarah and the kids. It is very sad. He is not that old. Yes.
Mary says I'm late, but I was able to catch the live tonight. Love you guys and hope you find your missing goat and get everything figured out with the cabin and the trailer. It really irks me when people do that.
Yeah, like I say, we got extra cameras up now, so we
And
are
not Ed.
prepared. He's going horizontal. Nope, we haven't found out anything about that.
Shelley said I live right down the road from the hospital Cameraman Ron was in and passed at I pass by it at least twice a day and every time I say a prayer.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Is your male donkey intact? Be careful with the female pony if he is.
Yeah, they're all intact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Susan's okay. I'm gonna bounce. Been up since 5 and now going on 9:50 here.
Yeah, we're going to go here in just a second too. So any last minute questions? And want to hop off here and get a few things done before we have to go to bed. And don't go horizontal until you send me 10,000.
I need 10,000 too, Dean. Go ahead and send it.
I sent a picture of Leighton's present to your email address in the about section.
Okay.
What email address?
Probably the regular one.
Nope, there ain't no emails. Yep. Good night, sweet dreams, y'all. Random things to do.
Kevin, when did you send it? Send the picture. No question, but no, y'all are in my prayers always, Peggy said.
Thank y'all so much. Yep, we're going to get us some sleep. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we may go live on Steps here in a couple days, but we may wait until Tuesday or something. Like I say, I'll go for the test and everything Monday. So, guys, just keep me in your prayers that they find out what's going on and everything can be fixed, and we can get back to being 100% here on the farm and not worrying about things. It's all in God's hands. So, yeah. But we're going to sign off so she can go take care of her nose and find her some honey or a hot toddy or something like that. But anyways, guys, good night. We love each and every one of y'all. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless.